What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua has heard the criticism, the doubt from Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley over there from Top Rank ESPN, and he simply had this to say. He says it doesn't matter about the belts, okay? I want to fight the best fighters. So if I lose the belt, so what? I don't care if I lose the belts. I'm still going to hang my head high like a champion because that's what champions do. The champions is a mentality just like character, okay? You are rich in character, so that's how you should carry yourself. If I fight the best, I'm going to go out fighting the best. I get beat. If I get beat, I wasn't the best that night. However, I will fight the best and the belts don't matter, so technically, it doesn't matter really what Andre Ward or Timothy Bradley have to say about Anthony Joshua, due to the fact of how he responded. He responded in a nonchalant kind of way, like, okay, you guys think I'll be beat, all right, but I will be beat fighting the best. Now, here's my thing. I don't really blast Andre Ward or Timothy Bradley too much. Why? Because at no point they ever said that he will definitely hold the titles hostage. Now they mentioned it like that's the only way he will make it out because they don't believe he's good enough to beat Alexander Usyk. I get that, but they did not say, "Oh well, we know for a fact that he doesn't want any part of Usyk," like other people have claimed that he was a ducker or a runner or avoiding particular fights, okay, but was constantly the only party or the only side at a certain point sending offers out. So that's Anthony Joshua's vow, and it's a good credo to stand on, and I'm going to tell you why. One thing that you will never take from Anthony Joshua is his fan base and his dignity and his integrity. Those things and his fame. Why? Because as long as Anthony Joshua's fighting tough fighters like Andy Ruiz, once beaten Andy Ruiz to Joseph Parker, Alexander Usyk never beaten, guys like Dillian White, Joseph Parker, Alexander Povetkin, when he's fighting guys to that high of magnitude, there is nothing you can really say win, lose, or draw. Because as of last year, of June 1st, that was one of the most exciting fights that we've seen yet because it had a lot of drama, it had a lot of adversity, it had a lot of suspense. But one thing you could not say is that fight wasn't exciting, okay? So if him moving forward, if he does lose the belts, let's say they're right. Let's say that Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley are right, both right. He beats Pulev, but he gets beat by Alexander Povetkin. Okay, then that's what makes the plot thicken. Okay, that's what makes it that much interesting because these guys now, now we have another guy. So definitely we know something about Anthony Joshua. We know that his kryptonite is smaller fighters. We know that. We got a good hint of that anyway. But we know that, okay, no big harm or surprise there because Usyk is a skilled fighter, but we underestimated how skilled he was. Those guys called it. Does that make them really haters? No. But for what they said about, I don't think he's just good enough, yes, that is. That sounds like some Andy Ruiz shit after Andy Ruiz won the titles and started smelling himself and started eating everything in sight and partying and drinking too many coronas, demasiado. Right? So that's what it really sounded like. I just don't think he's good enough. I don't think he's just a good enough boxer to beat Alexander Usyk. But there's other factors when you deal with fighting. Okay, ask Deontay Wilder. He's not a good boxer at all, but he's not a good boxer at all. But he's dropping people left and right with that right hand, ain't he? So that's not the only factor that you deal with was boxing ability, ring IQ, and skill. Okay, that's not the whole full Monty, okay? The thing you need to really worry about is every aspect of when these fighters get hit. How can they take the punch? Will the size bother Alexander Usyk? Those are the type of things. But it was clever for what Anthony Joshua and how he responded. And he responded like, hey, those belts don't make me. You know, if I lose the belt, okay, I'll get them back. You know, but the belts, if I lose the belt, I've lost the belt before. You guys got to remember something. Anthony Joshua got those belts back because he knew he could get them back. That's why he opted for the automatic rematch clause, and he did it. He exercised it. He got it. He got paid, and he got his belts back. So at this point, if he loses the belts, do you think the biggest fear would be him losing another belt? No. Now, I would imagine he wouldn't want to lose them after fighting and did all he had to do to get them back and mentally focus himself towards one fighter instead of the next 2 or 3. But look at it like this. If he loses another belt, and it more than likely will be to Usyk, yes, he's going to have to fight Usyk on down the line anyway. Okay? But do you think he's really concerned about that at this point? No, because all the pressure is off. The loss has been obtained. The belts have been taken away. So if he loses the belt, do you think he's going to cry over that? No, because he knows, okay, the same way I lost the belts, I can get them back because it happened before, people. And that has been one champion, one unified champion that knows what it's like to lose something and get it back again. So who do you think is really more stronger in retrospect? A person that lost it and got it back and knows what it's like to lose it, or a person that never knew what it's like to lose anything? Such as Wilder and Fury. Those guys have to deal with that when it comes. But Anthony Joshua got that out of the way. So, again, it was a clever response to Andre Ward with Timothy Bradley. And he could have blasted him, but that's not his style. It's about character. You know, he doesn't blast a lot of people. Some people he does, and some people he doesn't. But in this case, he killed them with kindness, with finesse, okay? And that's how it is. You guys tell me what you think about Anthony Joshua's comments, his rebuttal, his response. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.